into the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Yeah.
Sit.
10 seconds.
Holy moly. I got it, don't worry.
Yep.
4,
3.
2, 1.
And good Monday morning,
Good Monday
ladies
morning.
and gentlemen. This is Corey.
And this is Paul.
And it's Beyond Limits Monday morning edition here on 98.3 The Bridge. We are so happy to be with you this morning. Paul, brother, I am a proud alumnus.
Yes.
Dude,
What? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it out of your
I'm
system.
sorry, I don't mean to brag. It's just going to sound like I am, though. My boys, the Tarboro High School Vikings, where I'm from, they won. Lord, I done lost count, man. I think it's their sixth state football title. This over the weekend they played, I believe, at NC State, and they won 50-10. 50-10.
That's not even close.
Well, let me tell you something. I'll give you a brief rundown on the history, man. So, I played for a state title with them in 2008. That was my senior year, and we went to UNC Chapel Hills football field, and we played Newton Conover.
Yeah.
And man, we got absolutely demolished, man. So I'm glad they won big like that. They won 50-10 Saturday. We lost 51-28 the year that I played. And brother, you want to talk about some corn-fed mountain boys? Them boys, Paul. I swear, I thought we were playing like a Division II college football team. They were so big and so fast. My goodness, man. But still, we played on UNC's Chapel Hills field that year, and I really enjoyed it. Win or lose, it was a hallmark in my life. I really enjoyed it. But then, man, we lost that year. They won 3 years in a row, 2009, 10, and 11. Lost, I think, again a couple times. Then went back and won. I believe they won it last year as well. So 5 or 6 state titles and, Lord, 7 or 8 appearances, I believe, in the last 10 years, man.
Yeah.
They have been absolutely killing it.
Man, that's awesome.
Isn't that crazy, man? I mean, that's so
and to
cool.
have a blowout like they did.
Dude, yeah. I mean, and you know that's where Todd Gurley came from.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley, man, playing for the Rams.
Oh, I'm very well aware, though. The only undefeated person on our fantasy football team has Gurley.
Well,
it's like it's not even close.
Who is that?
It's Tanya Montaigne.
Well, see,
she has whooped up on it. We're struggling to get break-even seasons, and somehow she hasn't lost a game.
She knows a good Edgecombe County boy when she sees one.
Well, she also knows the commissioner of our fantasy football league. It's her husband, so
yeah,
that may or may not have something to do with it.
Yeah, man.
Whatever.
A lot of good ball players come out of Tarboro, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, that was so cool. I was so happy to hear about that. Congratulations to Jeff Craddock. That's a good Christian man. He's the head coach. He coached me when I was there, and he has done a ton with that program.
Yeah.
Cool to hear a local area team doing big things. But, guys, we got some cool stuff going on today. We are here this morning, and as you know, we've been doing a couple little contests or just kind of participation games, so to speak. And the one we're running this morning is going to be favorite Christmas movie.
Yes.
So all you got to do is just hop up on our live Facebook feed. Either get there by going to 98.3 The Bridge FM's Facebook page. We'll share the link to that page, or go to Beyond Limits Facebook page. find the live video feed, comment your favorite Christmas movie. That's all you got to do.
Yes.
Just do it, and we'll talk about it on the air. And I believe there's going to be some huge debates coming up.
Man, I'm excited about it now. If you're a part of the online audience, you're like, man, we just did a Christmas movie theme in the middle of the week. Yes, we did, but we wanted to throw it out to the radio. And some of y'all were indecisive. Y'all put like 17 movie titles up there as your favorite. We need one movie that is your absolute favorite. And you know what? Throw some quotes up there too.
Yeah.
You know, where'd
Yeah.
you get the Tenement on Wheels? That's fun. What movie did that come from? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
That is National Lampoon's Christmas
Do you know-
Vacation.
I see. This is why we need to do this. It's
I love
because I'm ashamed to say I don't think I've watched that movie from start to finish.
Yes. And the people
gotta
out there
do this.
is going to know this. It's not going in our yard, Russ. It's going in our living room. Now, people, when they hear that, they know that dude's standing in his front yard, and it's that huge tree that he just chopped down in the wilderness, and he's about to put it in, and it's got the squirrel in it. It's a good time. Get online, comment, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I'm so excited. I am so excited.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna dig into this, guys. We got Joyful coming up by Casting Crowns.
Boom. Yeah,
I can't hear out of this morning. That was a good
He's-
segment.
he's got a,
Yeah.
mine
I
had,
have them all the way up.
Let me try. Hold
I
on.
could-
Maybe we'll see now. Trey had.
no, you're plugged in
I can hear
too.
those. See, I don't know why I picked these because they were closer to me for some reason, but I can hear now. But I mean, that was good. That was good. Good job. Good
Yeah.
segment. Very good.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
All right.
Good job.
Let's see if we
guys.
can
Good job.
get.
Let me try. Hold on. Maybe we'll see now. Man, I love that smell.
All right, the audio's working. Hey, we're trying to get the quality a little better on y'all. Give us just a second.
Are we on live?
Yeah, no, it's live, 100%.
It's
Hey,
live.
Jeremy, Home Alone 1 and 2. Jeremy Smith immediately starts by selecting 2 movies.
But you know what, man? I'm good with that. Let them do that, cause ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not the 3 junk.
You like Home Alone?
Yes. I love Home Alone.
Joyful. All right, I gotta get in. I have to get in, guys, with and I have to also remember that I don't have to yell, cause
Right
we
in
have
front of you, yep.
we have this fancy microphone. So I'm actually kind of in. I like yelling. I like getting excited, but I also like being chill, sitting back with my coffee this morning, talking to you guys and looking at the camera, and not because the camera is all the way over there. I'm pointing at you guys. The microphone's right here, but it's such a good mic. I don't have to shout over there, so I'm trying to get used to that. But more importantly, let me get on this live video and start checking out the comments we've got for our for Facebook participation. Who's got the favorite movie, the favorite Christmas movie? Let's see what we've said. I think Jeremy Smith's already picked a couple. Good morning. Let me go ahead and catch up on my good mornings. Good morning, Aunt Deborah. Love you. Good morning, Rudy Roo. You the man. Love you, brother. Good morning, Letitia. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jeremy, thank you for your participation. Home Alone 1 and 2. Not the 3 junk. Yeah, I don't dig Home Alone 3. We ain't got time. Yeah, you like it.
Home Alone 3 was pretty
Hey, brother, are you leaving?
I don't even know
Hey,
what
man.
the-
Thank you, brother. Hey, man.
Go get
You gonna
some
take care?
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Johnny's been up all night.
Go get it,
I hate
man.
it when that happens.
All right, man.
Slide
Hey,
to right.
Excuse me.
Slide to right.
Excuse me.
But see, the thing for me.
Well,
is
we
I
got
just
we
love
got some
seeing
viewers this
everybody get
morning.
beat up in
See,
Home
right now
Alone.
it
That's
says
just the
video
fun of it.
interrupted.
Like, you just get to see everybody beat up.
What's it saying, Paul? It says video interrupted. What's up with this thing, man? So everything's good on the radio show business end, guys. We're just trying to get the video to work. But I actually have another funny joke to tell this morning.
We might just have to plug in, figure one out.
Hold on, it's back up
See
now.
what you can figure out over there.
Yeah.
It's now it's well, it says video interrupted. How did this happen right here?
It's we're on Wi-Fi.
I think I'm pushing
Alright.
forward, so if you can see where to go. It's like flash the light down there, man. See where to go. there's one. Two.
I'll just go up here. This is that.
So that puts us on there, then, doesn't it?
The red cord seems important, is it?
It looks important.
I mean,
Because it's
I've never
running
even
over
seen
here.
a red Ethernet
Running
cord.
all the way out there.
Huh?
Guys, who's out there this morning? Talk to me. I know you can hear me on the mic.
And then that blue one's hooked straight to the computer right here.
What about the gray one? We got a gray one and a white one.
It's hooked into the computer.
Your computer?
Yeah, this main one right here.
Oh, both of them are? Alright. We're getting there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, they're saying that it's not showing interrupted for them. So maybe it's just our download Wi-Fi. Cool. Alright.
Take it out.
Awesome. Man, we have got to talk about some stuff. Corey,
What's up, man?
those I guess we probably need to get the shares out. Dude, we have got some crazy criminal stories again today.
What in the world?
I don't know why that interests me.
Well,
I think it's because
I think it would interest most people. I think it would.
I think what interests most people is just how stupid some people are.
Hey, Josh, what
that's
you doing?
yeah, that's solid, Josh. That's good stuff right there.
You know what's good stuff?
And
It's
it's
coffee.
funny, 'cause then you
I don't
can
even know
laugh
how to
about it.
share these videos.
I have a major shout out to do this morning.
I don't. Okay.
Well, Mike Fox, man, I talked to that dude Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to lobby for that dude to go ahead and bring back a specific
Specific
drink
drink.
that he made last year from the time frame he told me of December. It was supposed to be a December holiday featured drink. And they ran it until April, and it had huge success. I can't remember what his reasoning was for taking it off. It was the Mocha Picante.
Mocha Picante.
Mocha Picante. Let me explain something to
That
you.
sounds.
So it's a
That sounds spicy.
it's a chocolate mocha latte with a hint, just a little hint of cayenne pepper.
Yes. No. You.
And you get
told me about that.
So when you drink it,
I know.
you get a little. You taste the
I've
mocha and all
I've
that,
drank
but then
it.
you also get a little slight burn in the back of your throat. And but for some reason, just because it's just so faint, you actually kind of enjoys it.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's delicious. I don't want to deter anybody because of the last thing I just said. I'm telling you, it's actually a unique experience. You should really. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Guys, do y'all hear me out there talking this stuff, man? Yeah, I'm telling. Oh man, what?
Josh is laying down underneath Corey's feet.
There's
So
a-
so. So
I'm
some.
looking at this modem under here.
So something's about to happen.
They should still be able to hear us, right?
They can hear and see us. He said
Okay,
they
good.
hadn't lost us at all.
Okay, well, why in the world is it not playing on our end?
Yeah. I don't know.
So, but see, the link is.
See.
Oh yeah,
It's just the. It's up, down, low.
dude, that's funny.
Being in the middle of.
Dude, hey, my boy Rudy. Tell him about that Mocha Picante, Rudy. Tell these boys about that Mocha Picante.
What, he liked it?
Yo, excuse you? Yes,
I've
of
had
course
it.
he
I
did.
didn't like it.
Dude, I probably bought last December. I told Mike I probably bought about 4 or 5 of them, man. I was killing it, man. I was like, that was my go-to, man. Here we go. My man Timmy, what's up? We can see video, however, mine is skipping around. Thanks, Timmy. We need to hear that feedback. We're trying to. I think it's starting to tighten up because my video is playing pretty smooth right now. Maybe we got it fixed. Probably in another show or two, we won't have to worry about this anymore. We got that really nice camera. The problem is we're having to rely off the Wi-Fi, and we're trying to figure out whether hardwiring in with a cord or we can get. Is that going to work better, or can we get the Wi-Fi signal stronger? They don't be knowing. Y'all are doing it right, my man.
They don't be knowing.
My boy Rude. Hey, that's how it said. That's how it says.
Yeah. No, they don't be knowing. Man, we had our Christmas play at the church. It went well. Are we plugged in now? Is that what just happened?
Bruh, let me ask Jeremy Smith. Okay, I think it was called the chili mocha. No, Jeremy. Hey, listen up. See, man, me and Jeremy seem to get in a lot of debates about
Over.
coffee. I want to look, Jeremy. I got you hooked on the hooked. I don't know, but I got you at least your mind changed about the peppermint mocha. What we are doing now, Jeremy. What we're doing now is we are crossing into a whole other realm
Yeah,
of
you are.
coffee.
Congratulations.
Starbucks is Starbucks. I'll give him that. But Blackbeard's is Blackbeard's. Blackbeard's is self-made.
That's right.
And let me tell you something.
Oh, here we go.
When you go in there and you
Lay it down.
you get that mocha picante.
Ooh, I don't even like it, but I like where he's going. Go with it.
Hold on just a minute.
He's in a spot. He's
Hold
in
on
his
just a minute.
place.
Hold on just a minute.
Do it. Get yourself together, man.
Hold on.
Get yourself together.
Now let me switch hands.
Oh, man. Get them
okay, I'm
feelings
good. I
in
gotta
check.
get that little heart pat.
Woo!
I gotta get a
Jeremy
little,
Smith.
Yeah, I had to get that little right. That's what you need to do, Jeremy. So go
Oh.
get you a mocha picante, and you need to go in there and tell them that Beyond Limit sent you.
Oh, guess
and
what'll
told
happen?
you to specifically ask for that specific drink. Now, let me go ahead and caution you. They don't make that right now.
Give him a little caution.
But if you go in there and you tell them that Beyond Limit sent you,
Guess what
and
they're
you
gonna
tell
do?
them you want the mocha picante,
Oh.
they're gonna say, "Man, we have got to bring
We
this
have
drink
got
back."
to bring
I
this
just
drink
really
back.
feel like that'll happen. So you go in there and you do that, Jeremy Smith. Mocha picante. Don't go in there and ask them for a chili mocha. It is because that's kind of a just
Generic term.
Yeah, I mean, well, chili mocha. You saying it's chili? Like you spell chili like you eat the chili you eat. I mean, that's either
They
kind
might
of
say, we ain't got no
disgusting,
chili.
man.
We don't have chili.
We don't put chili in our coffee.
Nah.
Or they
We
might,
will put cayenne pepper in our coffee,
yeah,
though, however.
with some mocha flavoring.
Yeah.
And some warm milk, frothed up.
It's a lot.
Ha! Hey, Scott Johnson's watching. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Blackbeard's is good coffee. You're right. I'm telling you, it is. Scott Johnson, tighten up, my man. All day, every day. Scott Johnson likes some Blackbeard's coffee.
Yeah.
We know all about Blackbeard's coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mandatory.
Yeah.
It's as I say in the field, it's mandatory.
Hey, Josh, keep throwing comments up on the screen, too. Yeah. So I guess we can kind of get to worship when we get back. Segment 2.
We can do what?
Worship.
No, that was the plan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That'd be good. We kind of zoomed. And a boom boom. I don't know, man. I just can't wrap my mind around cayenne pepper in my coffee.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's really good. Good morning, Corey. How you doing, brother? My
Is it
man.
another Corey?
Yep. I'm telling you, man, you'll enjoy it. But see, man, it's great for like coffee's good for cold weather anyway. But that's even better. This has a very you don't understand. This has a very like hot chocolate almost feel to it. It's not like a latte. It is a latte, but it's just got a much better taste. And I'm not joking. I think I've heard of people putting cayenne pepper or some kind of chili powder in hot chocolate. I've heard of that being done before. I've heard of it.
Has anybody who hasn't had strep throat put like hot stuff? You know, I've heard of like honey and putting hot stuff in honey and drinks so that it's. When did we record that one?
Man, I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Good morning,
I
Amanda
don't know.
Broadwell. How
Amanda
you doing?
Broadwell.
Scott Johnson, my man. Good morning to you too, brother. We are in here this morning, Monday morning, up in here.
Man, there's a lot going on.
Yes,
it's
it
gonna
is.
be in the 60s today. Nice December.
But you know
Christmas
what, man?
Day.
It was so cold this morning. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Tell them something.
Praise God for an automatic start on your vehicle, because I'm gonna tell you, man. You sit out there, and all you gotta do is open the door and go, and that thing starts up.
Yeah,
Man, that thing will warm your truck up.
it will. I know.
Lord, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I gotta have it. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I really do enjoy getting up on a cold morning more than I do any other morning, man. There's something about
It's not hot.
yeah.
And sticky.
Yes, that's one of the biggest, probably the bigger things. But then very close. There's just something about getting up and waking up cold. But then throwing a bunch of stuff on and getting warm, getting your body back warm and whatnot, man, I'm telling you. And then, you know, coffee's just more enjoyable when it's cold out.
Coffee is more enjoyable when it's cold
I'm
out.
telling you.
And no, Corey, I'm not wearing beard lights.
Yes, you should, though.
They weren't high quality
Let me tell you
beard
something.
lights. It was just like a little strand of. You
But you
can't do that to a beard
See,
like this. You
there's-
can't. It's like putting hubcaps on a Lamborghini.
See, but there's a phrase I want you to come understand. I
think we
want
should-
you to understand. There's this phrase called popular demand.
Mike needs to stop listening and come hang out with us. Is what Mike needs to do, Amanda Browell. Come on, Mike. But yeah, I mean, so the Christmas lights he's talking about, they're on this little string,
Right.
and it looks like something you would get off Facebook. I mean, seriously, like. You ever seen them? It's like those infomercials. They're like, have you ever cooked in an oven? And like she's fumbling around like she's literally never cooked in an oven. The pans are. She's like, whoa, whoa.
I know. My favorite one is the type that where you try to like crack an egg.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You can mess cracking an egg up bad, but these folks are purposefully messing these eggs up. How
2
long?
minutes 30 seconds.
2 minutes 30 seconds. Oh,
it's
we good.
Like an eternity.
But those are the ones I saw. Or the perfect pancake commercial. Like you
Yeah.
can't be that much of an amateur flipping a pancake, bro.
Yeah. It all falls apart.
Man, if you get a big enough spatula, you can flip anything.
Yeah. I guess you could.
Anything.
It's just
Anything, really.
Dude.
you
Anything.
flip Josh with a big enough spatula. Them infomercials, man, and you know what you're talking about. If you've ever worked night shift and you've, had the pleasure of seeing infomercials when you get home from work.
Yeah.
I mean, those folks, how much do they get paid to act like that, I wonder? It's got to be substantial.
I
Hey,
mean,
we want
yeah,
you to
but-
make a fool of yourself in front of all your friends and everybody.
Yeah. See, that's the
Basically
thing.
what we do.
They're purposefully. That's the thing. That's why it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Like you have, like with us when we have our bloopers.
Yeah.
For the most part,
They're pretty genuine.
They're still genuine.
Yeah.
Like you can't if you tell somebody to purposefully mess something up, it's not gonna look it's not gonna look good. Like when somebody, like I don't know why I try to be a fruitful person, but let's be honest, if somebody trips and falls,
Yes.
as long as they're not hurt, it's pretty funny, man.
Yeah.
But if somebody tries to purposefully fall, you can pretty much pick that out.
Yeah.
The genuine stuff is more funny.
It's just they.
So that's why I have a problem with somebody trying to mess up a pancake
Whoa.
toss. Somebody trying to mess up a pancake toss or an egg break. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You good, Joe? What's up, Joe?
We got 50 seconds.
Hey,
That was a fast 2.5 minutes. Okay, so segment 2. So
yeah.
Rose Hill Baptist Church. I'll bring that up. We'll go right into talking about worship.
Yeah.
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I tell you
When
what,
we
I'll
get
do
to the
that,
worship
and I'll
portion.
give the, and I'll you want me, and I'll give the what you call it?
Yeah.
Joe, remind me the name of the pastor from Rose Hill again.
Hey, are you?
Roger
Roger
Hathcock.
Hitchcock.
Hathcock. Roger Hathcock. Okay, cool.
Roger Haycock.
15 seconds.
Okay, I got it this time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll talk. So we're talking about worship. Got a verse for the day. I'll send it to you. Expand
Yep.
upon it.
Perfect.
You good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Word.
5,
We just talk back and forth.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to have you. We are
Yes.
getting it in this station, talking about some crazy, crazy things. If you haven't heard, we want you to get on our live feed and let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is. It's that simple. We've had this done on live feed before through comments, but not over the air. And we really want to hear this because this is a big conversation opener during the holiday
You
season.
never know what kind of direction our live feed's going to take.
No.
Somehow we're talking about the goofiness of infomercials.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever, I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
have you ever just seen how what appear to be normal people
Yeah.
on TV during these early morning hours don't even know how to flip a pancake?
But and that's what we got on. We talked about that.
Yes.
That's just baloney. There's no way that you cannot. Now don't get me wrong. You can mess a a pancake flip up. You can.
Maybe like what? One out of 10?
It's like if you're trying to be too chauvinistic.
Yes.
I told you, man. If you get a big enough spatula, brother, you can flip anything. Don't you understand that? There's no way that you mess up a pancake toss that bad. And then I told you the egg break. When people try to break the eggs.
Have you ever tried to break eggs?
Oh, man, dude, I have never messed that up, man. I can crack an egg with one hand.
Well, buy our $5.99.
I will straight up Bobby Flay an egg.
15 installments.
I'll go ahead and let you know that right now. But, yeah, we're talking about some crazy stuff. I got a shout-out to give right now. We got Rose Hill Baptist Church over this Saturday. They had a military and law enforcement appreciation
How cool is that?
dinner. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it was like a really nice event, and they went all out, man. There were so many active duty military members there, reserves to retired veterans, law enforcement. I got to be there with some members of Greenville PD. We want to give a shout out to Rose Hill. Thank you so much, Scott Johnson. Thanks for an invite, buddy. We had an awesome time. Got to see some service dogs in there, man. Those were some beautiful animals, man. And the way they acted, man, it was kind of a tear-jerking moment for me, because like they played a tribute to like service dogs and everything like that with service members, and and they had the slideshow. One of the dogs, they took him up front, and while the video was playing, it's got this good heartfelt music up there. The dog was like kind of whimpering, so I was like, oh man, that's a little too much, but. Yeah, thank you again, Rose Hill Baptist Church. We had an awesome time. Guys, talking about worship today.
Worship.
How do you worship? What's the best way to worship? Is there a best way? How does it get done? Is it just by going to church, praying? We don't think so. We think there's other ways. We want you to know how are some good ways you can worship, and tell us ways that you worship as well. We got a verse of the day, Matthew 2, verse 11. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Now, how are we going to tie that into worshiping? Well, Paul's got it right there. What do you think, brother?
Man, these guys, these wise men, these magi, quote unquote, traveled.
Yeah.
Not just, they weren't just going down to the store. They traveled hundreds of miles to be able to follow on a star, to be able to worship the Messiah. Okay? And the point we want to get out today is this. There's not just one specific way to worship. Yes, you can worship in the congregation of your church, and absolutely do that, because there's nothing like it. But in the way you live, you're worshiping Jesus. In the way that you pray, in the way that you sing, in the thoughts that you have, you worship Jesus. Amen. You see, back in the Old Testament, and it talks a lot about idols and, golden calves and stuff. You think about that today. Anything that places itself in between you and God is an idol. So those smartphones, so those things, not that they're bad, but the second that they're placed in between you and God, it becomes an idol. And what we're saying is use everything, all your abilities, all your things to worship God in all your actions, and be like those wise men, man. They traveled hundreds of miles to see Jesus.
Isn't that amazing, man?
That's cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Dedication, man.
Yeah.
That is dedication. Guys, keep on getting up there. We want to hear about your favorite Christmas movie and how you worship. But I love this song coming up. It is Do You Hear What I Hear by Nicole Norman.
Nice one. Hey, good start.
Good job.
Good job, Joe.
Hey, fluidity.
What did you say?
Fluidity.
Hey, guys. Hey.
That dude came in
I feel
here.
like I've perfected it.
Johnny came in here after the first segment, Monday, Friday. He was like, hey, that was fluid. That was fluid. Oh, man.
What's another infomercial? You gotta know
What's
them.
the one where they have that cloth and he's like wiping stuff off? You know what I'm talking about? It's like Shazam or...
OxyClean?
No, not that. It's
Kaboom?
My boy Timmy off and on. I see you, Timmy.
Oh.
Lynn,
ShamWow.
Ponscott.
What?
You don't ever remember that?
What is it?
ShamWow.
ShamWow.
Lynn Ponscott says Charlie Brown Christmas.
You can't go wrong with Charlie Brown.
No,
Hey, that's
you
a
can't.
good one.
But
That's a
thank
classic.
you, Lynn.
They're
And,
short.
and I think that this is another one that I have not seen start to finish. Like, I just haven't.
Yeah.
Like, I've wore some Christmas movies out, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, it is. I have straight up worn some out. Hey, how Rudy says ShamWow. Is that what you guys were talking about?
That's what Joel just said.
Rudy,
ShamWow.
Rudy, Rudy, you gonna come in here and save the day like that, bruh? Is that what you gonna do? You just gonna come here and save the day?
Corey, so the camera used to be right up here. I don't know if you can see it on this. You can't see it, but right up here there's a box that the camera used to be on, the cell phone camera. So now that the camera, y'all are actually way back in the back of the room where the camera is. Well, you're at home, but the camera that you're looking at is at the back of the room, so we don't really have a place to look at. So I find Corey kind of just focuses right here on this microphone,
Born king
which is,
of the Jews.
but yeah, ShamWow, that and those tile commercials, the bathroom, where they just wipe it and instantly all the mold and mildew are gone.
Oh yeah, like
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. You wanna know what really does do well? But I don't think they really do they don't do an infomercial, but Mr. Clean Magic Erasers.
Man,
Them
yeah,
things are legit, man.
yeah, they don't know how to do.
I'm telling you, man. You put some water on them, and you can get a lot of stuff removed. Telling you.
Josh don't know what the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser
Dude,
is.
I know what the
you better
Mr.
get
Clean
What is it?
Magic Eraser.
What is it?
It's this little thing that says, "Oh, Mr. Clean," and it cleans.
What does it look like?
Like the little tiny little rectangle sponge.
Sponge?
It's pretty good.
It's a sponge.
It's
bro.
pretty on point.
It's a
I said
sponge.
it's a
correct.
sponge.
A sponge, young man.
It's a little rectangular sponge, and you go, "Wait."
Whoa,
Oh man.
whoa.
That man said, "Wee."
But yeah, that's a,
Yeah, you go like this, and you wipe all that.
Yes,
so yeah,
guys.
I like Charlie Brown.
But you see, so I like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Man, I want you to know. I told you, man, I got like a 1935 version of A Christmas Carol that I really like, and I
Yes.
have watched over and over again. I want to see another version. I want to see. I think they made a few years back. They made an animated version. I want to see that one. I can't remember what was it called. I don't think it was just called A Christmas Carol. I think Jim Carrey did some narrating for it. But Jeremy Smith said, I love the new military grade sunglasses that make it clear when it rains.
yeah. Those are
I haven't really seen any infomercials
Yeah,
yet.
I have. So it's pouring down rain.
Yeah.
It's like this foggy, and they're like, "Are you tired of not being able to see a quarter mile or whatever?" And then they take the lens and they always pull it down over the thing. They're like this, and then instantly it's a beautiful day outside.
Right.
I wonder who buys this stuff.
I'll tell you though, I probably missed out a lot recently on info commercials because I don't have cable. So I probably missed out quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they got some good ones that actually work. The Tupperware commercials they open up the cabinets and Tupperware falls everywhere.
Yeah. What was their selling point for that? What was the
It
big
was
thing?
just a little rotating Tupperware holder.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I have 2 drawers in my kitchen.
That are nothing
Yeah.
but Tupperware.
Oh yeah, and it's aggravating. I'll constantly be trying. It's like playing it's like playing
Yeah, the match game. The
jewel breaker or something like that. Where I'm trying, because if I don't put them in there a certain way, the drawer won't
Yeah.
close. I've got so much doggone Tupperware, man.
What you do too is at the top left. You open it up and it doesn't fall out. It's not as bad as the infomercial wants it to seem, where it just falls on top of her. But it's significant.
But it's aggravating. It's aggravating.
Trying to find the right lid for the right container is hard. And why did they make them little tiny ones? You know what I'm talking about? The ones that hold one solid egg?
I don't know.
It's very weird.
Yeah, I've seen that.
My phone speakers weren't working for a minute. I had to restart my phone, but I dropped it on the rocks earlier and I thought it messed up.
No,
it better now?
mine-
Yes.
Oh.
I was
I was
not.
trying to play that ShamWow commercial. Do y'all remember it?
Yes, I remember seeing it. ShamWow. See, now, Charlie Brown Christmas is simple.
What
What is
hey,
that?
Timmy's so funny. Timmy said, because I remembered it. Yeah, listen. So, you were just talking about Tupperware?
Yeah.
Dude, this is really funny, man. I might actually pull this video up on YouTube right now because I want to see it. Timmy says, you remember when Kit ran over the Tupperware in Napoleon Dynamite?
The RV. ShamWow holds times, 12 times its weight.
That's the guy.
Look at this. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Why do you want to work twice as hard? Doesn't trip.
What is
Doesn't
it?
make a
Is
mess.
it- okay,
Bring
it's
it
a
out.
sponge?
Wash it in the washing machine. Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good
Oh,
stuff.
I
Here's
remember
some
that,
cola. Wine, coffee, cola, head stains. Not only is the damage going to be on top, there's your mildew. That is going to smell. Look at this. Put on the spill. Turn it over. Without even putting any pressure, 50% of the cola right there.
Not
You follow
true.
me, camera
That
guy?
is not
The
true.
other 50%,
You don't think
the
He didn't
cola
even put it
starts to come
down.
up. No other towel's gonna do that. It acts like a vacuum. And look at this, virtually dry on the bottom.
And it cleaned the bottom.
I just love it. Oh my gosh, I don't even buy paper towels anymore.
If you're gonna wash your cars or any kind of vehicle,
Yo,
mine not to own one.
hey,
All I can say
Wallace
is,
Phillips
Sam,
with Carpenter
wow.
Shop Church is watching from Husky.
$20
What's up, Pastor Wallace?
You're throwing your money away.
My boy.
These ShamWows are for everything.
Man, I've been waiting to see your name viewing for a while now. Good to see you,
I
man.
don't know, it sells
Hope you're
itself.
doing well. God
ShamWow
bless
sells
you.
For $19.95, when you get one for the house, one for the car, two for the kitchen and bathroom.
Now, 4 for night. You're buying 4 washcloths for $20.
You'll get the ShamWow
$5 for washcloth. You hear me? That's a
Dude,
rip-off.
dude, you don't let you.
And you get a mop?
Yeah.
Throw it in the washing machine for easy cleaning. Also great for pet hairs. A regular mop pushes the dirt. This'll capture it. So that's 8 ShamWows for $19.95.
Man.
When you type it in, people have other videos of it not working at all.
Hey, man. So, but
Sham wow. That's a sham. Aha.
what's up, Pastor Wallace? I spelled Pastor wrong. Don't be mad at me.
Hey man, check this out. Let's talk about stupid criminals.
Let's
We
do
may
it.
or may not get to it on the air.
Dude, hold on. No, I'll bump that. Coach Woteki's watching.
dude,
Coach
go-
Woteki!
Get it out of your system.
See, Coach Woteki, I have to do this now.
I know. Just
Because,
go. And now it's our segment entitled Coach Woteki.
yes, indeed. But you don't understand. I got to get my shout out correct. Because, I can't yell into this mic.
You know what we need?
I
Hey,
can't. I need to be able to say Coach Woteki without yelling into the mic.
Coach Woteki.
My man.
If it isn't already abundantly clear, we have got to get you to come into this studio here and hang out with us one day.
Dude,
so people
it's
can
got
put
to
a
happen.
face.
He'll come. He'll come.
Yeah.
That's my boy, man. I know he'll come. And I'm gonna put.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
hey,
actually
check
put
this
it-
out. You got get your Coach Wotekis out.
Coach Woteki. So listen, man. Coach Woteki. We talking about football, man. Coach Woteki knows because he used to coach at Tarboro. He used to coach me at Martin Middle and Tarboro. And Coach Woteki.
Stop saying his
Stop
name.
saying- Coach
Stop
Woteki-
saying his name.
Coach Woteki knows the deal. And Coach Woteki probably also has heard that Tarboro won another state title. Coach Woteki does an outstanding job coaching at J.H. Rose. You know what I'm saying? 4A football. That man don't play no games. Just let me know when.
Coach
Dude,
Woteki don't play any games. Coach Woteki don't.
Coach Woteki, we will let you know when. We will let you know when. I'm talking about we can.
Coach
do this-
Woteki needs to know when Coach Woteki
Dude, we-
needs to be here.
Coach Woteki, we can do this seriously like soon. I'm talking about we can do it Friday if you want. It's that simple. But yeah, man. Good to see you again, Coach Woteki.
Are we good?
Hey,
All
we
right.
good. I think that's gonna be it.
And
But
that
no,
was
man,
your
no,
Coach
I'm not gonna
Woteki
let.
segment.
I'm not gonna let this. I'm not. Pastor Wallace said it's hard to spell in the morning, dude. It's hard to spell. I don't know if anybody called it that last segment. I got kind of like.
He did.
You know, I was trying to read the Bible verse, and that's exactly how I looked and felt right then. You see the way he just looked like.
Josh had a blank stare.
Yeah, but I sat there and I was like, okay, it's like my brain had to acknowledge, like, dude, you're reading. Finish reading. It was so funny. I was just trying to read the verse. But, no, Timmy said, we were talking about Tupperware earlier. Timmy was like, do you remember the part in Napoleon Dynamite where Kit ran over the Tupperware?
And it pops and he just drives
he
off.
just drives off.
That is good.
Dude, that made my sad head fall off. That is so funny. He's like, what in the world? He backs up. He's like, he drives up. That is hilarious. That is something Timmy Green would do. Hey, man, let me sell you some Tupperware. No, man, it's sturdy, man. It's really sturdy.
I
Let me
could
watch
drive
it. Let
a
me show you.
2,200-pound car over it.
Can you just, like, can't you picture him doing something like that?
That's funny.
That's
Hey,
funny.
all right, check this out. Stupid criminals. This is our segment entitled. Hey, Josh, we need to
Joe,
make.
how much time we got?
Make what?
Got plenty of time.
A stupid criminals intro segment.
A minute 30.
A minute 30.
That's
I'm
fine.
glad
Yeah.
I asked.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
I had to
That's
think. I was like, no, you
We
good,
need
bro.
to make a what?
a title slide for like the coach one that says Coach Woteki. So we have our Coach Woteki segment, and then we have our stupid criminal segment, stuff like that.
Hey,
Make that happen.
on a serious note, Coach Uteki, what's your favorite Christmas movie? We got a couple to mention. Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this out. This so as you're finishing up your preparation, remember what the important part of Christmas should be, because this is segment 3.
All right, so same as before. I'll bring it back to worship. Drop the second verse.
Yeah.
Okay,
If
and
you-
then send it to you.
And if you want to do something lighthearted, we could throw that in there
What do you mean
too.
lighthearted?
Random.
Oh no,
something
we're going
crazy.
to. I'm gonna bring up the Mocha Picante. Blackbeards. That's gonna happen.
Yes, that's good. Hey, start with that, and then we'll
Okay.
end with worship.
Christmas vacation, bro. Y'all got something in
Hey,
common.
Coach Wojtecki Christmas vacation. It's not going in our yard, Russ.
13.
It's going in our living room.
My man, thank you, Coach, man. We're gonna mention that on the radio.
Well, this is a real nice surprise, Clark. A real nice surprise.
How much longer we got?
15.
Good Lord, this song doesn't sound like it's slowing down.
Yeah, it's just gonna stop. Oh, it's gonna end with rap. Yeah, strong, good. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
And welcome back, guys. We are having entirely too much fun. If there ever was such a thing in this station right now. Now we're even talking about even more. But we want to go ahead and jump right into the favorite drink that I have from Blackbeards. Do you know what my favorite drink from Blackbeards is?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do because you told me, but I don't agree with it. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
So the guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, which you should, this is a very, very popular place downtown Greenville. Blackbeard's Coffee. We got a buddy, Mike Fox,
Yeah.
one of the owners in there, co-owner. They make something. They started making it last December, and it's called a Mocha Picante. Let me tell you something.
Those
Paul.
two words shouldn't be put together.
Yes, they should. Dude, you got see innovation. That's the word for today. This thing, this man. Oh my goodness. So if all it is a mocha and it's got cayenne pepper, and it's not. I don't want to dumb it down. It's not just a mocha. It's a mocha from Blackbeards, and it's got a little bit of cayenne pepper up in there. And when you sip it, you get like a slight little tingle.
It's because there's
I wouldn't even
cayenne
call
pepper
it,
in there.
But I wouldn't call it a burn. I'd call it a tingle in the back of your throat. And it's just, it's weird. It's like a good, man, I'm telling you. Dude, I must have bought like 4 or 5 last December. So I really felt bad because we've been doing all this talk about peppermint mochas. Don't get me wrong, they're good. I love a peppermint mocha, but for a holiday drink, it's a Mocha Picante. Mike Fox, bring that Mocha Picante back. Please, brother, please do it. So outside of coffee, we're also talking about Christmas movies, our favorite Christmas movies. And we've got a lot of feedback. We got what Lynn said, Charlie Brown
Christmas. That's a fave for a lot of people.
My buddy Coach, we're taking on a live feed. He's got Christmas Vacation. Isn't that you? That's you. You
Yes,
already
I love
mentioned
Christmas
that.
vacation. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Chevy Chase, man, that dude's just a joke, man.
Yeah.
He is so awesome. You know, we're talking about Tupperware. Somehow we got to talking about Napoleon Dynamite.
Infomercials, that's what it was.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
That's so funny, man. So yeah, guys, we are in here just having a wonderful time, having a ball. But more importantly, we're talking about worship. That's what we're really talking about, guys. Got another verse for you. It's going to be Matthew chapter 2, verse 2. And it goes as, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." Guys, we're really studying this morning about what it means to worship, how you do it specifically, and are there many ways to do it? And that's just kind of a loaded question. Of course there are. There's many ways to do it, and we want to help you to learn. If you don't quite know how to worship, or you think you run out of ways, as weird as that sounds, I think people really do feel like that. They try to study a way that they can worship Christ, and there's just so many ways to do it. Paul, why don't we help them out?
So we have a writer that has started writing our devotions for us to make them applicable and stuff. His name's Brandon Nicholson. He is a dentist in Kinston Dental Associates. If you're in Kinston, man, awesome. They have a time where him and his staff actually get together and they have a Bible study for lunch one
That's
day.
so
How
cool, man.
cool
That
is
is
that?
so cool, man.
He wrote this talking about worship. He wrote this. So as you're finishing up your preparation for Christmas, remember what the important part of Christmas should be. It should be about worshiping Jesus. It's not about the getting or giving the perfect present. It's not about how decorated your house is. I like this part. Your figgy pudding does not have to be perfect. Focus on worshiping Jesus and enjoy this Christmas season. Folks, don't get caught up in the hustle and the bustle in, running to Target, running to Walmart, and just getting, caught up in the crowd. Remember what the point of all this was, and that started 2,000 years ago when Jesus Christ entered the world. Man, how cool is it? We get to worship Him.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better.
No, it
man.
doesn't. You know what I find? The further you get on your Christian walk, and Christmas is a beautiful time of the
Yes,
year.
yeah.
But that's like I was about to say. The further you get on your Christmas walk, that's when you really start to reason. You really start to realize, because there's the cliche phrase, what's the real reason for the season?
Yes.
But it's true. But you start to understand that. You look forward to prayer time. You look forward to worship time. It's just a beautiful concept,
Yeah.
guys. We're going to help you in our next hour figure out how you can worship better and more. But for right now, it is most beautiful time of the year with Becca Shea.
Becca Shea.
Becca Shea,
Hey,
son.
hey,
All day.
hey.
Wait,
Hey, this dude's crazy. So, we need to make a meme.
Yeah.
And the meme is when you have an anointed first hour, this is what happens. And these dudes just like really, Joe just like, dude, we got some kind of,
in the camera shot.
oh,
Hey,
I'ma
hey.
keep doing this. It's Christmas time, and I love mochas. This dude, that was kind of
That's
corny,
a
but
good one.
whatever.
Nah,
Good
it's
job.
all
Good first hour. Good for
Oh,
hour.
the music's not as loud as it was in my ears. So they're wondering why we're clapping, probably. Ha. Good.
Dude.
Awesome.
I can't say what Dave just said to me in text. I'm glad. Let me tell you something. Dave Anderson, if you're listening, you're probably listening on the radio and not on Facebook. But if you're listening, I'm glad that I read that text now as opposed to when I was on the air.
Wasn't-
That dude literally choked me up. Hey, do we have Oh Holy Night?
We can sing it to them.
I'm not.
That's an easy one.
Do you got it?
No, for us to sing.
No, bro, I'm not singing that online.
Wow.
On the air. Bro, I don't sing, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah,
You can sing. See?
I
Josh
don't
says you
got
can
it, but I
sing.
can't get it.
Hey, the whole next segment.
Can you really?
are going
Is
to
it?
be
Is it?
singing
How?
live
I ain't
over
gonna mess
there
you up,
for
is
you.
it? Yeah, let's get it. I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna shout one of my lieutenants out, and I'm gonna say,
Holy
I like
night.
Oh Holy Night.
You want a song?
Course.
You want to come right after y'all?
I have so much
Yeah,
confidence.
let's do that if we
Sing
can.
Over there.
Man, this is good.
It's a good
This
show,
is
man.
a good show. Hey, check this out. Stupid criminals. A guy, so there's this girl at a gas station, okay? This guy breaks in while she's pumping gas, apparently she doesn't realize it, goes into her car and steals her purse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't notice it. She reports her purse stolen,
Right.
when she does figure it out. This same guy, she's a waitress.
Right.
This same guy 2 days later
Uh-huh.
goes into, he doesn't know her at all, but he goes into the place where she works
Yeah.
and is ending up being served by her, but doesn't know that it's her.
Right.
Tries to pay her with her own credit card. That's a real story.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. See, I don't believe in
They are
karma.
so
I believe in
stupid.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And I believe that's Jesus.
Yeah.
That dude literally, you know what I'm saying? That dude
Hands
stole
her
from
her credit card back. Has no clue.
Did he get caught? And all
Yeah,
that good
yeah,
stuff?
she-
Obviously, like she
calls
acted,
the cops,
okay, good.
and he
That's
goes to
hilarious,
jail.
bro.
So he tries to pay. The title is "A Thief Tries to Pay a Waitress with a Credit Card That He Stole from Said Waitress."
That is so awesome. I love
Arizona. That happened in Arizona.
that. Hey, Richard Taylor, bro, what's up? The man said, "Hey, on the."
A burglar.
Hey, I gotta tell this joke again, bro. I have to.
What
hey,
joke?
if y'all missed my favorite joke from last Friday, we were telling funny Christmas jokes.
Oh,
It was,
gosh.
hey, why does Santa have 3 gardens?
Why does Santa have 3 gardens?
So he can ho ho ho. I got another one on the air. I got another one that was sent to me. This isn't Christmas related, but this is actually pretty good. I'll probably drop this on the air next segment.
Mike Sharp.
Let's see what she had said. Oh, there. So my girlfriend's sister Maylee.
Mike Sharp just said Joel Jones. That's it. No other comment. He just said Joel Jones.
Hey, listen to this. Know why cows have hooves instead of feet?
Know why cows
Do you know why cows have toes instead of feet? Have hooves instead of feet.
Why?
Because they lack toes.
See, he puts those on just so he can get away from it. so he can survive.
Dude, that lactose. Bro, you gotta get with it.
That
Dude,
was
that's so
no.
funny.
Now that one was better than
A lot of
The ho ho ho.
what? No, the very first corny one from last week.
Dude, don't you dare disrespect.
What was that one? What was that one? What was the corny joke from last week? That was
I don't know,
so
man.
horrible.
I tell you what I do know.
the carrots. The
We got-
carrots for
we-
a nose.
Yeah, we got a bunch of lists of viewers
Yeah.
this morning, man.
So, here's another one. Check this out. A burglar tries to rob a house full of cops. That's a true story.
I love that.
So, this house in where are we at? UK. This house in the UK gets robbed, Joel. Right? No, so the guy is inside, gets robbed. Well, after he's robbed, he calls the police.
right.
It makes me wonder how bad the crime is over there that this happens the way it does. Anyway, so he calls the police. The police are inside taking the report.
Yeah.
There's 4 cops inside taking the report. Doors are shut. A second robber tries to rob the house.
Right.
So this guy actively breaks into the house, and when he finally shimmies the door open, 4 cops are standing there.
Man,
Obviously,
you said shimmy.
shimmy. Shimmies the door. There's 4 cops standing there, and then of course, he takes off running. They chase him, and
Dude, you don't.
Get
That's
'em.
not. That's funny.
So right when he got in, he was
like he opened there. Yeah, because the cops are on the other side of the door taking the report. So when he finally gets the door cracked open, there's cops standing there to arrest him.
Yeah.
I mean, did he not see the cop cars?
I don't know,
Or
man.
what in the
There ain't
world?
no telling, man. People are just
That is-
stupid, man.
Criminals.
That's
Criminals.
what you get for trying to do dirty stuff.
So we
But
got.
you need to understand that that's not how you don't. If you shimmy down something, you shimmy down something. You don't shimmy a door, bro. You
do
jimmy
shim-
you jimmy a door.
No, you shimmy. You can shimmy a door.
Joe.
and You don't have to shimmy
Well, I
down.
don't
You-
know anything
That
about
that
You ji-
so no man.
jimmy a
the
door,
act-
bro.
No, it's the act of shimmying. So Santa Claus does shimmy down the chimney.
Let's see,
You're
Pastor
correct.
Wallace, help this dude out. Listen, man.
You can shimmy a door.
No, shimmy is what a fireman does down
Here
a
we go.
pole. You shimmy
Here we
down
go.
something. You ain't never heard that.
What is shimmy?
Okay, I found this.
What does it say?
A shimmy is a dance move in which the body is held
Oh, yeah.
still, except for the shoulders, which are quickly alternated back and forth. When the right shoulder goes back, the left one comes forward. It may help to hold the arms out slightly bent at the elbow. And when the shoulders are moved, keep the hands in the same position.
Paul, you shimmy down a fire pole. You shimmy down a ladder. You shimmy down a rope.
Well,
you don't
apparently
shimmy a
it's-
door.
It's a dance move.
No, young man. Listen. Like, you just
What
like,
is the definition of shimmy?
As a noun, it means a kind of ragtime dance in which the whole body shakes or sways.
so I guess we could either be both wrong or, you know,
Well,
shaker.
technically, you're right because you don't shimmy a door if it's a dance
Here
move.
is
I mean, you don't dance move a door.
I said
mean,
you jimmy a door. You jimmy it. So
You
like
don't jimmy
that
it
might
either.
be.
I think he was. I think he was agreeing with you.
Mm-hmm.
no,
he
but
was.
You don't jimmy it either.
Can you?
Yes, you do. Don't
you can
you ever-
shimmy a door. Shimmy. He just shimmies the door.
The stuff we get in debates
crack a
over,
door?
I
Well,
just
You
don't.
don't crack a door if it's locked.
I don't
You
understand.
crack a safe.
Lord have mercy.
You know, you just whack
That's so
it
funny.
open.
Well, then you're hitting the door. You don't crack it. You don't
You
crack
jim-
the door.
Tell him, Jeremy, you jimmy a door, bro.
You
You
sh-
jimmy it.
Well, I know. I agree. You can jimmy a door, but you can also shimmy. I'm-
Not-
I'm-
What's wrong with this
You,
dude, man?
I think you're missing the point. I'm saying so you don't. Okay, yes, you jimmy a door, and that is the act of probably opening it or unlocking it. But the shimmy is the actual motion. You're shimmying something in there to jimmy the door.
Hey, Joe, do we get that song?
It's like a verb. It's a verb. What? Holy, holy, holy.
Yeah.
National
Oh, Holy
Lamp.
Night.
Oh, holy night. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Best Christmas movie ever, by far.
National Lampoons.
Christmas Vacation.
Isn't there a scene in that movie where he's like chasing a squirrel?
No, the squirrel's chasing them.
Oh yeah, was it like caught in the tree?
Because he brought the tree from outside
Right.
to make up for the first
Right,
tree.
right.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, and they. Okay, that's probably like the only thing I remember, and him obviously falling off the roof.
If I woke up tomorrow with my head stapled to the carpet, I wouldn't be any more surprised than I am right now. Haha.
Hey, just so you know,
I
Jeremy
hadn't
Smith
seen
said
that in
I
a
was
year.
right. He says you Jimmy a door. You're right, Corey Smith.
Okay, well, no. Check your... You never agree with him on anything.
Right, I get him to agree with me.
Right.
Peppermint Peppermint mochas.
Jimmy, he doesn't really think that Jimmy and a door is the correct slang.
I'll tell you
He's
what
just
I'll do.
agreeing with
We'll
him.
consult the biggest fault finder in Pitt County, Rudy. Rudy? Do you Jimmy a door
Shimmy.
or do you shimmy a door?
No, but
I want to know. Hey, do you Jimmy a door or do you shimmy? Which is it? My argument, Rudy, is that you cannot shimmy a door.
before you answer,
don't shimmy a door.
you got to hear my side.
Shimmy is what you do down
Don't
a
answer
fire
yet.
pole. Shimmy is what you do down a rope. You
And a
shimmy down a
dance.
ladder.
Yes.
You don't shimmy a door, bro.
Right.
You Jimmy a door.
Get it
like
out.
when you're trying to get the key and you're trying to you Jimmy it. You got to Jimmy it. You got to jiggle it and kind of work it around. Tell me what you think, Rudy. Do you
Not
shimmy
yet.
it or do you Jimmy it?
Perfect. Now that that's out, Jimmy is the act of unlocking. I'll give you that. Like you Jimmy a car, you're unlocking the car. It's interchangeable with unlocking, right? Don't stop. You're trying to make me lose focus.
I'm not.
Shimmy is the actual act. Like you're shimmying it to get it jimmied. You got it?
Shimmy it to get it Jimmy.
Like look, like Santa shimmies down the chimney. It's the act of him going down the chimney. That's what you're doing to the door. You get what I'm saying? I know you get what I'm saying.
It's okay. If you want to say shimmy, that's fine.
Well, what
I
is-
think people will understand what you're saying.
I know they will because
I just
it's
don't think it's
correct.
the proper vernacular.
What is shit? When Santa is coming down the chimney, what is he doing? Is he
I
shimmying?
don't know, bro.
I think he's losing pat, like he's like compressing himself.
See, yes, that's
so
my
fast.
perfect point. See,
I don't see how he
hey,
fits down the
hey,
chimney.
Taylor, thank you. I just proved he just
What'd he
proved
say?
my point for
What?
me, Taylor. No, that's what you just said.
Okay.
You said is Santa shimmying down
Right.
a chimney?
Yes.
Right.
It's
you
act-
shimmy down
uh,
something.
The motion moving back and forth. You can do that with a
Yeah. No.
Yes.
You don't Jimmy.
shimmy is the motion of back and forth, like in a door. You shimmy it open.
Jimmy it to get to Schmittied. What is this dude? What's
It's
Violet
not-
talking about?
It's not going in our yard, Russ. It's going in our
You
living
need to
room.
make a shirt that'll say that. This is funny, bro. I don't know how
What'd
we
he
got in
say?
this art. I don't know. Jimmy it to get to shimmied. I don't know.
So, anyways, I'd like
Shimmy.
to.
That's hilarious. Rudy never got in on that. He's probably sitting back. He's like, I refuse to get involved with these goofballs right now.
We had a Christmas play at the church. It went awesome.
Hey, listen, here
we go.
there is a song called "Shimmy Down the Chimney." Mike Sharp, you are not helping.
That's see, we should be looking for truth, not trying to
I'm not, but I really don't think you don't be shimmying a door, bro.
jimmy it to get to what did that one say?
Jiminy, get it shimmied.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shimmy to get it. No, it's shimmy to get it jimmied. That was backwards. Anyways, Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Is that debate over? Is that just finished?
Yeah.
What, the Christmas? No,
Dude,
I'm
that
right.
lasted forever.
I think we just
That was
ended
like a
it.
good 10-minute debate.
Well,
I know.
it's that. But we both left thinking we're right.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't actually
And that's
close.
if people can do that.
The world would be a better place. We are both Corey is just as ignorant on
Ignorant.
shimmy as he was when he started.
Ignorant.
Ignorant, bro.
So, what is the best quote? You know National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right, Joel?
Yeah.
Best
But I don't
part.
think I've seen the whole thing.
What does that mean?
Like the whole movie.
I don't
I was
understand
watching
what
it
you're
with
saying.
Mike Sharp the other day,
Yeah, I don't.
but like I saw like half of it.
What does that mean? How do you mean
What do
you
you
don't?
mean?
You didn't. I don't.
Like I had to leave, so I only got to see half of the movie. Like if it's.
I've never heard that before.
if
I've
it's
never
like
heard.
An hour and a half. I only got to see whatever half that hour and a half is. I don't know.
I don't. So you stopped watching it?
Yeah, I just had to leave.
Paul, you're wrong. Tell him, Taylor. What's wrong with that dude?
Your sword. Oh, here we go. Oh no, shimmy is a dance move. I agree. I agree with that. I think Paul just challenged a locked door to a dance off.
Thank
I
you.
don't agree with that. I don't. Can we get that off the screen? I
No,
don't agree with
we're
her
gonna keep
current
it up
point of
there.
view.
We're gonna keep it up
It's
there.
already gone.
Let me tell you
Boom.
something.
We're on a delay, which is
Oh, man.
solid.
It is the Christmas Vacation when he's doing the lights at his house, right?
Yes, 50,000 imported twinkle
That was
lights.
the best part when you finally got the lights.
And the nuclear center, like when he flips them on, and the nuclear power plant has to go to auxiliary power because his house is soaking up so much power.
Smell that part.
Joe, man.
What? Yeah, I got that.
My man, who is it by?
Josh Groban.
Dude, that's a good one.
All right, Joe. All right, guys. So here we go.
30.
This is. Oh well.
Well, yeah, you got both.
What happened, bro? My bad. I didn't want to do nothing.
I called Joel over. I didn't know we had a minute and 30 seconds left.
Boy, sit over here.
So we're starting the next
Jesus.
the first hour,
Excuse me.
the first segment of the second hour now.
Yeah, we sure are, guys. Who's watching, man? Who is watching?
Yeah, good. How did we start the first segment of the last? What
I
do we?
think is Coach Wittek, is he just randomly dropping lines from a Christmas vacation?
What is he?
He said grace the blessing.
Ha! The blessing. Yeah,
He's
that's
gotta
funny.
be. That's what I just don't I don't watch that. I haven't seen that
It's
movie
funny.
yet.
So her husband, well, she wraps up her cat first of all. So, but they sit down to do the blessing, and she goes, "Grace, oh, Grace was so and so. It's an old friend, you know." And he goes, "Not Grace, the blessing." You don't. And he's like, the blessing.
Oh my goodness, man.
And then she ends up doing like the Star Spangled Banner. No,
I've said
the Pledge of Allegiance. Or
Yeah.
something.
25.
25 seconds.
How many
I might have to
movies
just watch
is
this.
And then everybody stands up, huh?
How many of those movies is there? The National Lamb thing?
There's European, there's the regular vacation where they went to Wally World, there's Christmas, and then there's Las Vegas, so 4. Las Vegas wasn't really a big hit. They kind of just threw that one out. But, cool. Word.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
What's wrong? Are we off the clock?
Alright, I'm going to fade y'all down and bring in your bumper, okay? Watch it. Alright, ready?
Am I about to start?
Alright, ready? No, why is it doing that?
Just let me know when.
Bro, it keeps playing your bumper.
But there's music playing on the radio right now, right?
Dude, no.
Hey, you could turn the music up in switches later.
I'm trying to cut it out right here. I can't get that song off.
So every now and then this happens.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are.
That was weird.
Technical difficulty.
First segment, second hour. We're coming right into it, baby.
Yeah,
right
we
into
are.
it. I'm telling you guys. So we were about to get off with some old holy night, and we said, no, it's time for Paul and Corey to talk. Isn't that right, Paul? So, guys, we are here this morning. Happy to have you back as we get into our second hour. And man, we're talking about. You know what? I didn't even realize, man. I showed my true age.
Yeah.
The first hour talking about Tarboro High and how they got their latest state title.
Yeah.
You know, I was playing in that game 10 years ago.
10 years.
Bro, I'm getting old, man. I just don't understand. 10 years.
we're
That's
getting-
not peanuts, bro.
Yeah.
That's 10 years.
Yeah. Well,
My goodness.
Yeah. That's that's
What
crazy,
what
man.
am I gonna do? Like, can I stop this thing?
I don't know,
from
what do
happening?
you-
Can I stop getting older? I don't want to get any older, man. 10 years.
Man.
But yeah, congratulations to Tarboro High School. They won their latest. I want to say that's their 6th, or close to it, man. But
Yeah.
they 1AA football championships occurred this past Saturday, and Tarboro won 50-10. They
Wow.
won, man. My old stomping grounds. So happy about that. Coach Jeff Craddock, congratulations to you and your ball club, man. Outstanding job. And we are talking about Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I'm telling you, I think Christmas Vacation has just taken the cake, man.
That's because Christmas Vacation is awesome.
It is. I'm going to have to watch it. The only thing I asked you, I said, What was it? Wasn't there a point in the movie where they were getting chased around by a squirrel? That's the only thing I can really remember.
That's because they bring the tree in from outside. They had to improvise after he burns the tree down. I mean, the movie is just good from start to finish.
Yeah.
We have comments up there like when the old man gets up and tells the grandma, they ask her to say the blessing, and he goes, the blessing, because they asked her to say grace. Anyway, that is a funny movie all around. But we got Charlie Brown Christmas. That's another solid one.
Yes.
Miracle on 34th Street's a solid one.
These folks are forgetting the classics,
man.
Man.
It's it's good, but Chevy Chase, you can't.
Yeah, it's hard to compete with that.
Yeah.
And then we got to a nice long debate about whether you shimmy a door or jimmy a door. No, we're gonna talk about that, bro.
Let's let it go.
So we had a debate. Paul said something, and whenever in the middle of whatever he was saying, he said the phrase, "I had to shimmy the door." And I stopped and I said, Paul, hold on. Wait. Let me tell you something.
It was the criminal story.
Yeah, it was. It was the criminal story. You don't shimmy a door. And he's still, I know Paul, he's not going to come off this. He believes you shimmy a door. I believe you jimmy a door.
It's the act of the motion. It's the motion, the act of doing it. You do jimmy. You jimmy, quote unquote, unlock the door. But yes, you do shimmy. Anyway, so what happened in the UK, there's this break-in, and this guy is there inside his house, and he reported a break-in. A guy broke into his house. And, the police show up, and there's 4 police officers there, and the door's shut. Well, while they're there taking the report, somebody else tries to break into this dude's house, and when they finally get the door shimmied so that it opens, they open the new criminal opens up the door, and there's 4 cops just standing there waiting to take them. A short foot chase later, dude gets arrested. But at what point? I love talking about just dumb criminals. I do. Because it makes me feel good inside.
It does, and like I told you earlier, I heard somebody say not too long ago, I don't believe in karma. And I agree with that. I don't believe that. I told you, I believe that's Jesus.
Yeah.
You're going to try to break into somebody's house and you realize that the house you're trying to break into is full of cops that live there. Dude, that's just Jesus telling you, like, hey, you need to pick another career for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a not today, Satan moment.
Telling you, gotta love it. Gotta love our criminals. Not really. Pick another career field.
Anyways.
But guys, we brought in Josh Groban, Oh Holy Night. This is for you, Dave Anderson. We started playing it, and then we said, nah, hold on, Josh. We got to say something. But here you go, Oh Holy Night by Josh Groban.
Good one. Yep.
Good job. Good rebound. Take time.
But we're off regardless, right? So they don't hear us. Yeah. So. What was that back on?
It won't play that song for some reason.
Well,
I don't know if it's from the YouTube video that I got over.
It's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
Good morning, Douglas White. What is up, man? Trying to get back to it now. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. They actually go to 4 there.
Do what?
They say we'll shout it on the count of 3, and then they count to 4. Figure somebody would have picked that out. There we go. Here we go. Now we're back. I can see my own comments. Elf and Home Alone. Oh, your sister's watching. Not Joel.
I don't have a sister.
Joel's sister. So yeah, Elf and Home Alone.
Elf and Home Alone. See, everybody's talking about Elf. I just don't know. Good morning, Nadia.
Will Ferrell. Nadia, past winter, what's up? Will Ferrell is...
I'd take Home Alone over Elf.
No way. No way.
I would. Absolutely. Dude, let me tell you something. First of all, we're repping the 90s babies in Home Alone.
Okay, so hold on.
Second of
all...
Are
you going with Home Alone because it is... something from your childhood and you're reaching back because it makes you feel...
I'm going with
like
Home Alone because it's a better movie, sir. I don't understand what... let's just go ahead and...
Home Alone.
You weren't even alive when Home Alone was made, Josh.
I've watched it.
Stop.
Home Alone's the best movie that ever came to mankind.
You agree with this guy. You understand y'all are on the same page together. Joe, Home Alone or Elf? I know you're in freak out mode now. We need.
Say Home Alone.
Right now.
No, man, take your time. You're good.
Joe is. Can you see Joe in the live stream? No, he's just below the camera. Anyways, so Joe is fixing the songs because that didn't go super duper. Elf is better than Home Alone.
Who said that?
National Lamp. I don't believe with my mouth. I'm saying it. And National Lampoon's is better than Elf.
I don't think so.
And every other Christmas movie.
I do not think so.
So,
Joy.
man,
Guys, having a wonderful, wonderful time. I can't believe it's the second hour of our show, though.
not even. It's past that. We've only got 2 left, and we're out.
Well, yeah. Excuse me. Second hour.
Rolling fast. And I'm supposed to be on
How
vacation.
much longer we got, Joe? Before we get back on there. What's our next segment?
Yeah?
8:34.
Okay.
You making a phone call?
I have to make a phone call.
Gotcha.
Take that phone. Take that phone.
Hey, Josh. What you looking at over there?
Lots of things.
All right, here we go. We're going to learn something about Thomas.
Alright. Yo.
No, Jeremy, you and Corey cannot. I mean, yes, you can agree, but I want you to know that he is using you. He's using you.
What are we learning about Thomas today?
All right.
How dare you make that accusation?
Corey's supposed to be making a phone call, and he heard that. So, yeah, Josh is doing all the new. Thank you, Janie Owens. Elf. I got to cover y'all up or I'm going to yell with this thing. I'm going to mute you. All right. Had to cut that off so I wouldn't yell. Elf is better. When he's in that shower, and so he's in the shower and like the shower head's here and he's bent over. That is one of the most funny moments in movie history.
That's
What? Say your words. Use your words, Josh. What?
I don't know.
What? What's the best part in Home Alone that is funny?
Man, I don't remember all of Home Alone.
See,
It's just all the
When
funny
that guy,
parts.
He's the one telling him it's the pizza guy comes and he's like, on the count of 3, I'm gonna give you to the count of 3. He starts counting down, and the pizza guy runs out and he starts shooting the gun.
Yes, that's funny, but that doesn't compare with like Will Ferrell taking gum off the bottom of the gum, and then he just follows it down and he's putting them all in his mouth. How is it? Which do you think, Elf or Home Alone?
I don't even think I've seen Elf. Yeah, that's really bad. I'm gonna make sure I watch it.
Joe hasn't even seen Elf, so when he jumps into the Christmas tree, I like it when he's eating the spaghetti and he's got M&Ms and syrup all over it, and he's like, "Did you sleep well last night, buddy?" And he's like, "I sure did. I got a full 40 minutes." That's funny.
That's like
I don't really. I
that's
can't.
like
Now,
I don't really know.
not
now
really.
granted, neither one of them touch. Let's just get it out of the way. Touch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation at all. I mean, when he falls off the house, that's funny. When
Okay,
they
yeah,
cut
that
down the
might be
tree,
funny.
she'll see it later. Her eyes are frozen. You know, that's funny. We're thumping over there. So somebody's doing something.
What's going on in here?
What's going
I'm
on?
trying to figure out.
Oh, hey, the camera. Go fix it. The camera's frozen.
Camera's frozen.
I think we're frozen. Can you still hear us, Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Oh, guys, that was a struggle.
Yeah, you are.
What's wrong? What happened?
I don't understand what
So, how do we fix
Don't worry
this?
about
I got it. I think they can still hear it. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sliding.
Do what?
Slide you.
Oh, well, he's probably
Probably
he's probably
asleep.
asleep. I mean, but you know though, man, only thing that you know,
We're gonna finish it out good.
yeah. But the thing is, I mean, the song just didn't play. That's all it is. You
Just gonna switch to Josh's face here in a second.
you brought us in.
Oh,
You
wait,
faded us in.
It's about to switch back. So, hey, Josh.
Colin, Corey,
if you were
I
Joel,
can
you
agree.
know what? If
All
y'all
right,
wanna
guys.
talk,
Corey's back. What y'all talking
slide
about
back
up here?
And click,
Just kidding, y'all
click
rock.
this cam. So if y'all want to talk back and forth, you can slide back.
Trying to
and forth
find the
that
latest
cam, and it'll
comment.
Be on y'all. You got it?
Okay, here we go. We're frozen in time.
Yeah, we're good now. It's solid.
Yes,
It's
we
rolling.
are.
That's where it switches back.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, stop.
Yeah.
All right.
We're back. We're back.
Polar Express. That's one that hasn't been mentioned.
Polar Express is not there for the comedic.
No, yeah, no
point.
doubt. I mean,
like
it's
it.
not.
The kids love it. And if you've ever been to the mountains, Maggie Valley, where's it at? Boone.
Maggie Valley, bro.
It's got the Polar Express up there,
I've
and you
heard
can
that.
ride it.
Yeah.
It's fun. The
I've
kids
heard
loved
that.
it.
I'd like, yeah, I'd like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've wanted to do like a
Yeah, that's
long.
Mike's voice. Mike Sharp.
Oh, is it really?
Mike Sharp, we just heard your voice on the radio.
I'd like to do
Hey, you took me out saying I dare.
I dare.
Yeah, it was that one right there. It's the one we recorded the other day.
No, that's for Thompson TV. That
When-
was for H&R Block.
When did we do Thompson TV?
It was like,
A long time ago.
let me see when it plays.
Oh, wow. Thompson TV.
I want y'all to hear it.
The Christmas Chronicles. That's the one. There's something on Netflix with what's his name? Kurt Russell. He plays Santa.
Hey, look,
It's
y'all
called
gotta
the Christmas Chronicles. Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah.
Timmy brought that up. I started watching it. It looked like it was going to be a good movie. I haven't seen it though, all the way through.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Keep throwing some of those comments up. Like you can actually throw several up there if you want, because there's some good ones. Jeremy Smith says to Joel and Josh and Joel keep the show going. Thanks, tech guys.
Absolutely.
Problem.
You
That
know
is
they
good.
do.
That is solid. So yeah, Christmas Chronicles. I hadn't seen Christmas Chronicles.
It's new. It's a movie. It's a Netflix movie with Kurt Russell. He plays Santa.
Well, is it good though?
I didn't watch it all the way through. I didn't stop watching it because it wasn't good. I just stopped watching it for some reason. But the bit I did watch, it was good. I thought it
Yeah.
was gonna be a good movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. So I'm actually on vacation this week.
Mike said he heard himself too.
Mike.
Sharp
Oh,
earlier on that ad. What about you? Said you're on vacation.
I'm on vacation this
What are you
week.
gonna do?
Well, so nothing, and it's gonna be everything I hoped. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I have nothing planned. Like no big
That's the
trips.
best kind of day right there.
Just
Yeah.
nothing. You can do nothing.
Yeah.
I'd like. Well, what happened is there's 2 weeks left in the year,
Correct.
and I realized that I had only used half of a Sunday, so we get 2 Sundays off. With the church,
Right.
you know, we get 2 Sundays off. You get a week and 2 Sundays, or 2 weeks, 2 Sundays, but it's 2 Sundays.
Right.
off. And I had used for that marathon in March. I used half a Sunday,
Right.
and well, there's 2 weeks left.
Right.
So it was either use it or lose it type thing, and I was like, well, you know, I could use it.
Let's all try to name
That's all that.
Timmy being Timmy. Let's all try to name a movie that Corey has seen all the way through. Hey, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. Say something, Timmy. I've seen that movie. It's a Wonderful Life. Say something. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. First Home Alone. Come on. What's up? I got plenty, Timmy. What's another one I've seen? A Christmas movie.
I don't know.
I've
Charlie
seen it all the way
Brown?
through.
Charlie
Nah,
Brown?
I haven't seen it all the way through.
It's like 20 minutes.
Man, I ain't seen that mess all the way through, man.
Really?
No.
But it's 20 minutes.
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a funny
How do
one.
people keep forgetting that movie?
That's a funny one. Yeah.
Nobody talks about that movie, and that is like one of the best Christmas
Jingle
movies
all
ever.
the way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, because he steals the neighbor's tree. Don't he?
Yeah. No. He
That's
tries
Christmas
to steal.
with
He
the
tries
Cranks.
to steal. He tries to steal the kid's present.
The Notebook. Have you seen The Notebook all the way through?
Man, I think so, but I don't know. I don't remember all of it. Some of that nonsense. Dude, Timmy, what's up with that Jingle All the Way, though? Somebody say something. Somebody has to mention Jingle All the Way.
See,
It's Turbo Time.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I'm going to mention that on the air. How do you not?
I like Hallmark movies also.
Yeah.
Hallmark movies are good, Jeremy Smith. They are. But we've talked about Hallmark movies. If you've seen one Hallmark movie, you've seen them all. You know? There's no difference in them.
I don't know, man.
What's up, Darren Walker? First Free Will Baptist in Washington. Solid. Yeah.
What to say?
That man's got a majestic beard, too. In the comments section, you're going to see a guy titled Darren Walker. Click on him and enjoy his beard, at least for 7 seconds. It takes 7 seconds to fully appreciate a man's beard. So look at his beard. He's got just the right amount of gray in it, salt and pepper. It's nice. Darren Walker. So, yeah. See? So, the guy who just comments, sup guys, click on his face, enjoy his beard. It'll make your day better.
Enjoy his beard.
Yeah. It's good. He keeps it
Jeremy
perfect.
Smith.
Mine looks homeless.
I don't be watching Hallmark movies. I'm going to let you know. I may or may not have been watching one yesterday, but that was because it was on my girlfriend's TV, and it was just playing. So that's not the same. Like, I didn't turn it to watch it. It was just there.
All right. So basically what just happened was...
It was about a nutcracker.
Jeremy Smith, I don't watch Hallmark movies. I may have been watching one yesterday, but it's not my fault.
You understand what I mean to say is they're not my movies of choice.
Now, as cops, as a past cop and as a current cop, I'm going to give you an explanation of somebody that has really happened, and I'm sure he's heard this before. These ain't my pants.
These ain't my pants.
What I can't tell you the number of times we have arrested people, and they'll have a bag of dope or something in their pants, and they go, man, these ain't my pants.
Ain't they pants? That's not the same thing. If you're trying to compare it, they're two totally different things.
Like, how many times have you woke up and put on somebody else's pants?
I don't know.
And why is that something in your life?
They don't. Thanks, Paul. Now Darren's gonna have a big head. LOL. Love some Darren.
Well, he
Walker.
needs to. The beard is awesome. It's phenomenal.
What time we go back on, Joe Money?
3 minutes.
3 minutes, my man. Fluidity, son. What's up, bro? You know the deal. Fluidity.
I don't know what to do with. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Fluidity. Pastor Wallace still watching. Appreciate you, Pastor Wallace, my man. God, talking about worship today.
Man, the Christmas play went well.
Did it?
Yes. You never know what you're going to get with a children's Christmas play.
I bet you don't. So I was in church yesterday, and
Church,
and they were the children's
yes.
The children were singing.
Yep.
That's what all the service was yesterday.
Yep.
And we sit there, and they were singing a bunch of just Christmas songs and church hymns. And there was a portion where there was only 4 kids singing. Like, they had a bunch, and then they went into just 4. One of those 4 kids, when they started singing, they had to sing, and then they had to like do some kind of gestures and some, not necessarily sign language, but they had to kind of make movements according to what the song was.
They had
singing.
to shimmy their arms a bit.
They had to shimmy their arms.
Yeah.
One kid just straight up, he was like in the middle of the 4. He just kind of, he wasn't the middle of the 4, but he was like off to the, he was almost at the end. But as soon as they started, as soon as the song started, he just like sat down. He sat down. And he was like, this kid was little. He was like 2, 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
And he just sat down, and all the other kids that were around, they just kind of looked and they kept singing. And they're 4-year-olds or something like that. And he just like, he sat down and watched the whole sanctuary. He was just like this. I mean, he didn't have his hand on, but he was like, he didn't look like he was sad. He looked like he was upset. He was like, I ain't singing.
He was just there.
He did. I'm talking about, he just sat down and watched everybody. And he was just like,
you never know what's going to happen.
I'm telling you,
and
man,
as
kids,
the director of the play, your options are you go up there, snatch them up, and take them off and make a spectacle, or you just let it be.
They just let that be because I think that really helped with like the cuteness of it. Like he sat there, as soon as it was like clockwork. As soon as the music started playing and the kids started singing, they were like, hey, he said. Sat down and started watching everybody like,
I know my spiritual gift is not singing, so I'm going to let others do it.
and I'm just here for the cake. That's exactly what that said to me. I'm just like, he's like,
We had 2 years ago, not last year, year before, we had one knock over the baby Jesus by accident.
Oh,
He fell
Lord.
out of the manger. And then our sheep started playing with
Lord
the hay.
Jesus. Lord have mercy.
So the baby Jesus made it, but the sheep started throwing the hay around. I mean, that's real. 2
That's
years
crazy,
ago
man.
that happened.
That's crazy.
But it's right at the end.
Y'all got 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds.
So introducing our our first verse, second hour. We can talk about Rose Hill some more.
Yeah.
I thought we could talk about other things too.
Yeah, we can. That was one of the best.
Music's gonna start a little bit early.
Okay.
Y'all just go
You just point.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are talking about Christmas movies and Christmas jokes and funny occurrences that happen on Sundays during church. I'm telling you. So I was in church yesterday, man, and at Carpenter Shop in Ahoskie, and it was so funny because they were singing. It was just the kids where the youth group was singing.
Yep.
We were talking about little small children.
Never know what to expect.
You never know what to expect.
Yeah.
So there was a portion where like the entire youth group was singing.
Yes.
Then there was a portion where there was just 4 of them singing. I don't know, but it was just these 4 kids, and they're probably, I don't know. I'd say the oldest they were 5, maybe
Yeah.
5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, some younger than that, I know. And there's 4 of them, and they're on the stage looking over, and they're looking at the sanctuary.
Yeah.
The music starts, and you know how the kids, they'll sing, and with the videos that are playing, they'll have to make certain movements and stuff to kind of illustrate what's
Like
happening.
choreography.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, all that's supposed to take place. Well, the start of the music happens, and then one of the kids in the middle, he just sits down. He sits down on the stage in front of the whole sanctuary. He doesn't look at all like he's scared or he's, because when kids do something like, you think, oh boy, they're about to start crying. This dude, the other kids around him, 4 of them,
Yeah.
they started singing and doing their little choreography. He sat right down and just looked. He just like straight. He didn't mean mug, but he just like stared at the entire sanctuary.
How old
like,
was he?
What? Man, I'd say this kid was probably 3 years old. He just stared, and I was like, dude, that is everybody. But everybody thought it was the cutest thing. They thought it was the cutest thing that the kids were singing too. The kids did a great job,
Yeah.
but they were. It was so hysterical because they were laughing at this one kid who was just staring at them, and he just had this look like, I am not
You
singing.
never know what
I'm
to
just
get.
here. I'm just here for the cake. Bro.
Yeah.
Like
never
that's
know what to
exactly-
get with
you
Christmas
never know what to
plays.
get with kids. It was so funny. That was pretty. You had a good Christmas, didn't y'all? Have a
Yeah,
good
and
time?
we did this past week.
Had a
And
Christmas
we
play,
had a
right?
Christmas play. It was
Yeah.
awesome, but we were remembering the Christmas play from 2 years ago where our wise men accidentally, obviously, knocked baby Jesus out of the manger. And then our sheep, not accidentally, they saw the hay and they just started throwing the hay
My
up in there.
goodness.
It went to pieces, but it was at the end of it. And, so what do you do then? You just
Yeah.
kind of salvage it or just let it ride out?
Yeah.
I mean, it was the last minute. And it was good. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Everybody lived through
There
it.
you go.
So-
I mean, that's just the way that's just kind of a symbolic of life. It's gonna.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through? eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use.
So do we need to like seriously think about just? Did we ever cover whether we could hardwire in? Because with hardwiring in, there's going to be no doubt. Or
We can do it, we just don't know what we need to unplug to do it.
Yeah.
All the spots are filled up, and they're all running into the computer.
What if we? What kind of wire is it? Is it like a phone connected thing?
I don't know, they're all just Ethernet. It's coming out of that thing into here. Which that, see, like if we unplug something with that and it goes wrong, then it's going to take us off the air.
Yeah.
But I just don't know.
Oh, good. You're looking at Josh.
Yeah. You're looking at the
Gotta make a phone. How much longer?
You got a whole commercial.
Okay.
thing called technical
Like
difficulty.
a few minutes.
Yeah, probably like 5.
Okay.
Corey,
Yeah.
you got 10.
Okay, good. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
There you go, Josh. Do your thing.
We're in here, baby. Alright, we're covering for Paul.
Yeah, we bought a little thing in here and we have it. And, problem is the router doesn't have anything left plugged into the router, so we.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the Wi-Fi situation. Paul, your commercial's about to come on in a minute.
Oh, the one where I say idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thompson
Yeah,
Thompson
so
TV.
the router doesn't have any more ports we can tie in.
Let's see. Recordings.
Still frozen.
Where am I? No, it's not turned on, but I'm trying to cut it. Where's my cameras? There we go. Switch it on. There we go. Perfect.
Got it.
If I could just.
These are we look like twins.
Hey. Come on now. Come on now.
He takes
Josh?
off his hat, you know, you'll change the
Josh
story.
is way better looking.
All right, now let's see. Guess what we got? Boom. Just gotta focus it.
Positive news update on 98.3.
Yeah, that's
The
good.
Bridge, brought to you by Thompson TV and Radio Shack in Washington. Stop in today
Perfect.
for great gift
Oh,
ideas
kinda.
for Christmas.
Joe, you're up.
Celebrating Christmas with a party.
I want you to hear this dog.
Plaza's the special guest.
Hey, y'all are about to hear. You're about to hear me say something and sound really, really, really
Says it's the
stupid. Is it about to come up? Listen to how. Listen, my mom set me up for this. By the way,
18 years
a life full of saying words the wrong way. I'm about to say idea. I understand that's not a word, and everybody understands that I mean idea. That's how you say it, right? Idea.
Idea.
Idea. Idea.
Idea.
Idea. Idea. Anyways, my whole life I've said idea. It's too late to switch now. I'm 36 years old.
It is not too late.
Yeah, it's not. It's never too late.
Never too
Oh,
late.
thanks,
Never
guys.
say never.
It's my support group.
Don't
Anyways,
say idea.
I'm not gonna change because I don't feel I should. So, is this
Alright, it's
it?
the next one.
It's the commercial after
Can they
this.
hear that?
Yeah, they can hear it. So,
Here at First Free-Will Baptist Church of Washington, inviting you to join us Sunday mornings at
hey, Jeremy Smith. Yes,
spot
we
sounds
do.
good, though.
We do.
Church of
The
Washington.
whole thing sounds good.
Always find a warm and welcoming atmosphere.
Anyways,
Just that one little idea, but it,
People just like
you know, it's still good.
you're about to hear it. I'm telling you. Let me flip this to
Baptist Church,
front and back.
mychurch.family.
All right, you really should be.
Corey,
Here.
have you got all your Christmas shopping done?
Paul, you know me, bro. I'm a last-minute shopper.
Thompson TV and Radio Shack in Washington has great last-minute gift ideas. Stop in today for their great
That's
selection
not
of
bad.
TVs,
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Samsung, and more.
While you're there, check out their selection of remote-controlled vehicles, soundbars, home theater systems, plus the Ring video doorbell system, and tons more.
This is Chris Norris with
See,
Thompson
it's not
TV.
bad.
That's not bad. You made it sound like it was
Ideas.
horrible.
No, I told you. That's why I said I could work with it.
Ideas. 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 Joel calls me and says, "Hey man, you know that because we record the commercials here." And Joel calls and goes, "Hey man, you know that commercial y'all recorded? It really sounds like you're saying ideas for whatever reason. I don't know." He said our equipment must be, and I said, "No, that's how I say it, Joel. That's how I say ideas."
So I got him to record it again, but then it sounded like it was recorded out of the toilet when I tried to put it up.
See, I record where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen here, every one of y'all, say we at, stay we at. You good to go, baby?
Hey, Josh.
Is that my
that
voice?
far right? Pull it down a little bit.
Oh, what, the new one? Dang, bro.
The far right, all the way to the right. The control panel.
It's gonna play right after the break, or after the show. It's gonna be in the break right after the show. It'll be the third or the second spot right after the show.
That far right knob. No, on the control panel. You just pull it down a little bit. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Let me tell you something. Who's saying something up in here? What's my people talking about?
Trying to get them back, Corey, ever since our Frozen video. But it's fine. Hey, you know, yeah, I say idea.
Idea?
What's some other words?
Okay, so, idea. Let's all agree that we know what I'm saying. Just let me do it. Dipsty Dumpster.
Dipsty?
Did you know? No, it's actually, that's the real name for it,
Paul,
the
you don't
Dipsty
understand.
Dumpster.
Nobody's talking. It's your pronunciation.
I used to call it, I agree it is not idea. I know, but I can't stop it, and I can't stop wanting to stop.
You physically, just speaking, you're not trying to, you're just talking like you normally talk. You really are going to say idea.
Yes.
You can't say idea.
Well, no, not talking like I normally talk. I could fake it. I could say, "Oh, okay," but I'm not going to.
So you're gonna
Is
be
that
like,
a
you're gonna be
Colombian
like,
thing? Is that a Tarrant County
Show
thing?
me you can.
Do other
you
people
can
talk
fake
like
it.
that?
Show me you can fake
My
it.
mom raised me this way, so no. The answer is no.
So you're gonna be like, I have a
show me
great
how
idea.
you-
Instead of I have a great idea, you're gonna be, I have a great idea.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's a great idea,
Do you
so
know
I
what
would never
else
put it
he
that way
says
now.
That's funny, and he
Say
can't
idea.
say normal. Like, well, I shouldn't say normal, but home.
That's right.
Home,
I am normal.
This dude says home.
Home.
Yeah.
What?
Home. Dude, you watch it.
Never said home.
SCI Technologies advertisement, the advertisement we run. Listen to that ad. You will say home. You will say that. Home
improvement.
I've never.
And then he says something else funny. He's like, instead of boots, he says boots.
You are nuts,
Dude,
I don't
I'm
say
telling
any
you,
of that
bro.
stuff. You're
Listen
making
to-
stuff.
I know
Listen
what
to
he's
that
talking about,
ad.
too.
There's
You
something
stop
else.
being a follower,
There's
Josh. You're
something
better
else.
than that.
There's something else he says that is just not like everybody else. It's whom.
I don't say home.
Boots.
That doesn't even.
It's like you
I
have
have
a
to
problem
force
with the
myself
O's.
to do
The
it.
The O's mess you up. You're like boots and home and something else, man. Like when you see, when he says tries to call say a homeless person, he says homeless. Homeless.
Is that true?
I'm
No, that's
telling
not
you,
true.
okay.
None of that is true.
All right, well, you gotta back
From
yourself
England,
up.
Bro, you-
homeless.
Homeless.
I just said it.
No, say-
Homeless. Home.
Home.
Oh, you just did it! You just did it! You just did it! You just did it!
Home. How do you say home?
Home.
Home. Are we saying it
Home.
differently?
Home.
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 Are we saying it differently right now?
No,
Home.
Home.
I didn't say that. Say
You
home.
just did.
Home.
She did.
Home.
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 So you're
Home.
like a home.
Yeah, I'm a
Home.
home.
You're saying it wrong.
I'm a
You're saying like hum.
Let me tell you
Home.
something. I'm a traditional Edgecombe
Home.
County
It
Southern
is not.
home.
I gotta add another
It's
song.
home.
in.
That's so funny.
I agree. Just because y'all
Home.
jump up and laugh in
Home.
unison does not mean
There's
Hey,
that I'm saying
hey,
it wrong.
hey.
Home.
I,
Home.
I didn't say it was wrong. I said it's different.
Home.
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 Thank you.
No, that's
Wait, wait,
HOLM.
yeah.
You got to put an L in there.
No, you don't.
It's like, well, not spelling it, of
So,
course, but
do
home.
you say like
Well-
oil or do you say oil?
Oil.
Oil. Oil.
Oil.
Oil.
Yeah, no, it's
My
different.
dad will say
I gotta go get an oil change.
an oil change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Brittany Jones Carp is loving this. She knows it's true, though. You said home like
don't-
you're an aristocrat. Hey, let's go home.
Okay.
It's
Has
got-
anybody ever
Let's
used the
go
word
home.
a
We gotta get some tea with the queen.
I'm not taking vernacular advice from you, Josh. You can just pump the brakes on that. And who
Hey,
says aristocrat?
Let me tell you something.
Unless you're talking-
AG's Home Solutions has boots on the ground ready to, I'm telling you, listen to it when that daggone ad plays today. You will see boots and home. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I want y'all to know. I want y'all to understand. I don't say y'all. Okay. How did this start?
Hey,
what
how
word?
do you say home, Paul?
What word? Home.
Home.
What word did it start on in the commercial? Idea. But I said I was wrong in that, and I know I'm wrong. I just can't change it. I don't say home wrong.
You do, my friend.
And nobody says aristocrat.
Aristocrat?
Nobody in America
What's wrong with
calls
aristocrat?
anybody else an aristocrat.
Well, it's just a fancy schmancy way, and you trying to be all fancy schmancy talking about some home.
Nobody who has ever watched our video, unless they're talking about the movie Aristocrats, has said the word aristocrat in
I
a
don't be
sentence.
believing. Gosh, man, this is so funny. Joe, how much longer we got?
Do I have time to run to the potty? I'm running. All
right, so
You ain't running.
If I'm not back, then Josh has got it.
no, I'll handle
All
this.
right, no, I got it.
Oh man.
Psych.
What is this black stuff on my hand? We got a minute, Corey Money.
My man.
Josh, please. It's like speckles.
Man, that is so cool. All right, guys, if you're still there listening, we're about to go on the air. Last segment of the second hour. This is it. Last segment, period, really.
Usain Bolt in here.
I'm the fastest guy in.
Oh, my goodness.
30 seconds.
You ain't the fastest
30
guy
seconds?
ever.
I
got it.
30 seconds.
I really made good time there. Wow. Okay. What are we talking? Is this
I
is
got
the
it,
last
yeah.
segment? Yeah. Home.
Say it
Home.
again.
I'm making myself say it now. All right. That's a nice cardigan.
Yep, plus you. I got this.
Thank you.
5,
4.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last segment this
Last
morning. Paul, say it ain't
segment.
so. I don't want to go. I want to stay with these folks a little longer and talk to them into this here can.
Yeah.
I do, man. I want to keep on telling them about worshiping and how wonderful it is, how blessed they are, what a good week they're going to have.
It's
I'm
going to be a
telling
good
you.
week.
It's going to be a good
A
it's
lot
gonna
of
be a
early
great
weeks.
Week. Dude, hey, speaking of, why don't we go ahead and just, tell them this joke.
Oh, gosh.
I gotta
Goodness.
do it. So we did random Christmas jokes last week, and I ain't gonna lie, 95% of them were corny. But there's something about a corny joke. When you tell it, you're gonna crack a smile. You can't help it. And especially when you have this little loud, almost maniacal laugh that follows, which I do very well, I might say. I'm sorry, I gotta brag, but I do. So here you go, Paul. Do you know why cows have hooves instead of feet?
Do you know why cows have hooves instead of feet? Why, Corey?
Because they lactose. Lactose. Get it?
This is so. Anyway.
Dude, I love it, man. That's courtesy of my girlfriend's sister, Maylee Hall. Thank you, Maylee. That really made my day good, and I got to share it on the air.
There's some people
Totally
that's going
worth
to
it.
talk about that.
Dude,
today.
I'm telling. Oh, they will. They will, brother. Dude, I went. So Saturday, I was cracking those jokes all weekend, man. We went to Rose Hill and had that appreciation dinner. Thank you again, Rose Hill, by the way. And I was telling those jokes at the table, and it was so funny because it was like they had no choice but to laugh. Like the garden and why does Santa have 3 gardens? Because he can ho ho ho. And dude, they were like, I don't want to laugh, but I can't help it because he's laughing so
like
hard.
sympathy laughs.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
They didn't. It was different. I would not say sympathy. Anyway, guys, we are here this morning. So happy that you are listening. We love you. We're talking about worshiping, guys.
Yeah.
And we're just going to go ahead and drop this last verse on you. It's Matthew chapter 2, verse 2. And it reads as such. Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. Just driving it home, this is the true reason for the season, guys. And we really want you guys to focus. We've talked about a whole lot of stuff since we've been doing this show. We've talked about faith. We've talked about hope. We've talked about joy. We've talked about being bold in the faith. We're talking about worshiping this week, guys.
Yes.
And how do you do it? Is it just going to church? Is it just praying? Absolutely. But are there other ways? And you better believe there are.
Yes.
Just thanking God. We've talked about the acknowledgement of blessings, and when something good happens, don't not acknowledge it recognize it for what it is, which is something there put by God. Talking to others about God and getting others to worship. That's something very powerful. Get others to worship with you. Invite others to worship with you.
Yeah.
Because that's a different level of worship in my mind. You're worshiping, you're praying, and you're reading the Word, which is another great way. Don't you ever forget Scripture. But if you can pull someone in and say, hey, will you pray with me? I really need someone else to pray with me. Because I truly believe that prayer is powerful by yourself, but man, if you can get somebody else to pray with you and to worship God with you, you got something really special. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, so Brandon wrote it perfectly just like this. Did you notice anything about these verses, the two we read today? For the wise men, it was all about worship for these guys. They traveled such a great distance for one reason only, to worship Him. To them, Jesus was worth their worship and praise. The Magi show a wonderful example of the way our life should be. It should be all about worship for us. We should be willing to travel great distances or just across town to worship Jesus at church. Better yet, we should be able to worship Jesus in the way we live our lives on a daily basis. This is accomplished by submitting our lives totally over to Him.
Wow. Boom.
How cool is that?
It is cool. You know what I take from that is, start small this week, guys. And starting small for one person might not be the same for other. But if I had to challenge you, we always like to challenge you going into the week.
Yes.
But start small, and by that I mean if saying the phrase "praise God" in front of somebody, being bold in the faith and saying "praise God," you're worshiping right there. If you see something, a blessing that's happening in your life, and you just take your time to say "praise God" in front of a person who may or may not be another Christian believer. Just do it. Start small, Pray with somebody. If somebody's going through a hard time and you don't know if they have a strong prayer life, don't be afraid to pray with them. Be bold in the faith. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We're going to send them into this week. Hey, dude, it is 1 week from Christmas Eve.
A lot of people got a short week this week.
They do. They do. 1 week from Christmas Eve, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Guys, go out there and enjoy what's left this holiday season. Love somebody. Get those Christmas gifts bought. And don't you forget, most importantly, get your worship on. It's got to happen. Guys, we've had such a fun time.
Yep, love you.
Paul, we'll see you Friday, brother.
Friday.
My man. All right, guys, we got Christmas Time Again by Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Boom. Solid,
Very fluid. Heck, I told you we would rebound. I told you, man.
Do a
That wasn't even bad to me.
Is it possible to do a 4-person high five if Josh can get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Josh, we need a 4-person high five.
That's how it's gonna happen. Yep. Yo, that's how we roll. It wasn't bad.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was
worse than the first one.
First time.
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Yes, it happened.
Guys, if you're still listening, thank you so much for tuning in. Blessed show, another fluid show. God really anoints this show, and it's evident, man. It's
Corey,
evident.
every time Josh tries to
Let me
get
tell
up
you
behind
something.
Corey.
Josh, get up off me. You always playing.
Yeah. Man, early week this week. A lot of kids getting out on Thursdays, so teachers getting out,
Yeah.
Parents are out. Man.
I don't have to go to Superior Court, praise God.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Good.
I'm on standby, but
you know how that works.
That
Cool. Yeah, man, good.
Thank you,
No
Lord.
court today.
Yeah.
That is good. Josh, man, you got to kneel down?
Why?
Because I'm not
Looks
talking
like
to
your
your
eyes
waist.
a lot better. Yeah, Amanda Paramore, it is. Thank you so much. My eyes way better. It's probably like.
Yeah, it's almost. It looks 100%.
I'd say it's 100%. I mean, I still feel like it's a little, but it might just be me.
Yeah, it's getting there.
No, as far as like looking at it, it
looks
fine.
normal.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's normal.
I'm healed. Praise God.
Yeah. High five for good eyes.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you
I
something.
don't even care.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I did not get freaked out, but it did like bother me. I was like, man, like what in the world, bro? I've never had a messed up eye, and I was like, I don't like this. You're just not used to having like, one eye that's only working. I'd say my eye was at like 20% because I couldn't see out of it. I was like, man, this sucks, man. Well, at least it wasn't pitch black. That would have really freaked me out.
We got some good Christmas movies today from our audience. TBS, what did they share? It's a Christmas Story all day long on Christmas Day for 24 hours.
Animated?
No, it's the
It's an
movie.
animated
The best
one,
movie
though.
was Home Alone and Home Alone
A Christmas Story, though. You know it, right?
2.
That's true.
You'll shoot your eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out. Oh my God! How have I not watched that yet this month?
What, Christmas Story?
A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I'm
I have
thinking
got
of
to
Christmas
watch that.
Carol.
You'll shoot
I
your
like
eye
a Christmas.
out.
I was talking about that, but
That's Scrooge, isn't it?
yes,
Christmas
Yes.
but you
Yes.
got to go back
Yes.
to the classics movies, man. course, I don't really know how many. I told you I want to see. Maybe I'll rent that tonight. I want to see the animated version of A Christmas Carol. There's an animated version. I think Jim Carrey narrates it. I think.
Yeah, it's very.
Is it good?
Well, it's. I don't want to say weird, but it's like they push the envelope of.
So what you're saying is it's a children's movie, but it's like you're like.
Yeah.
This is a children's movie.
You'll like it. Yeah, Christmas movie is good, but A Christmas Story is good. It reminds me because they got the big colored bulb lights,
right?
Just that theme, the 70s and 80s.
And that's why I love my parents' tree, because man, across the board, man, I don't think. I want to say ever since I've been.
You're behind the mic.
Ever since I've been born, I feel like I'm always behind that mic for some reason.
Yeah.
I feel like we've always had those big old bulb Christmas lights. There's just no other way to do it. And that's just how I grew up.
Yeah.
I love me some big bulb Christmas lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Whoa!
So.
Josh.
Yeah.
We need Thomas. Not Josh.
Josh is back.
Oh, gosh.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Our commercial's about to play.
Yeah!
I want y'all to listen for, I'm going to flip the mic around so y'all can hear on both sides. Oops, not that one.
Let's hear it, bro.
This guy kind of sounds like Chris.
He does sound like you.
It does, man. He does.
Trade did.
Alright, listen for me saying idea.
Let's hear it.
Hey, Corey, have you got all your Christmas shopping done?
Paul, you know me, bro.
Here it goes.
I'm a last-minute shopper.
Thompson TV and Radio Shack in Washington has great last-minute gift ideas. Stop in today.
It's not that bad, though. You did a good job.
LG, Samsung, and more.
While you're there, check out their selection of remote-controlled vehicles, sound bars, home theater systems, plus the Ring video doorbell system, and tons more.
This is Chris Norris with Thompson TV and
It's a
Radio
good one.
Shack.
It's
Stop
good.
in to see us today at 2063 West 50.
It was fast, too, remember?
It was.
Since 2006, University PC Care has been the area's leading IT services provider.
So, yeah. Cool, man. Friday.
Bro, I'm excited, man. Let's go on and do it.
Friday. Y'all have a good week.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much again for tuning in. From all of us here at the Bridge, we love you. We can't wait for Friday to get here because we really enjoy
Golly,
it.
man.
Well, that's what happens when you make it down here.
Merry Christmas, Scott
How are
Stanton.
your elbows so bony?
You got in here just in the nick of time.
He just jabbed me in my arm.
But yeah, guys, you guys take care. God bless you. We'll see you Friday. Enjoy this last week before Christmas.
Yeah, we got to keep talking so he gets
everybody.
to the...
Absolutely.
Don't hit the wreath.
Later.
All right, guys. We love you.
Deuces.
Yeah, that means bye.
98.3 The Bridge.
Yeah.
Just some encouraging music for your positive day.
So...